It all started here. This was theorized by Henry Otley Beyer regarding the peopling of the archipelago throughout Asia and the Pacific. Filipinos didn't exist back then. We are all different people with different culture on different islands, yet we are all came from the same origin, from the starting point. The first wave of Filipinos came to this island goes back as 250,000 years ago. He is called the Dawn Man, followed by Negritos around 25,000 to 30,000 years ago, through land bridges, followed by Indonesians with their boats and tools around 5,000 to 6,000 years ago. Some came later for the next 2,000 years. And lastly, followed by Malays with their boats again but with iron tools. They arrived around 300 BC to 14th or 15th centuries AD. That's why when you see the people from Malaysia and Indonesia, they look like us. Anyways, the core population shared common traits or base culture. They used similarly fashioned tools, pottery, ornaments, rituals, ceremonies, and many more. Through the centuries passing by, these people have created their own kingdoms and sultanates throughout the archipelago. And they have one thing in common: trade! They love to trade with each other. Even people from other parts of the world wanted to trade with them, such as Arabs, Indians, and Chinese, bringing their culture and language at the same time. Yikes! Oh no! The Spanish arrived and conquered the archipelago. They gave them a new name for the territory and themselves. And Jesus, of course, Christianization. And they oppressed them for sure, restricting their own culture and practicing their oppressors' culture and language toward them, letting the Europeans live on the lands which was not theirs. Even though they brought us hardship under the oppression, they still show their values and custom even blended with Spanish culture and other groups' culture together. Like trading was still a big part of them that they used to trade with Mexico through Manila galleon trade. And then, they fed up with the Spanish for 333 years that they started the revolution and kicked them out. And they achieved independence from the Spanish. And then, America stepped in and also took over the Philippines. They had a quick war, and Philippines lost. Wow, that was quick! Things looking good for them, except for the discrimination part and the crimes. But still, for the past 45 years, Americans brought so much technology and new systems that modernized the Philippines overall. They even established the Philippine Commonwealth as a transition from American rule to the Philippine rule and an approval whether Filipinos can govern themselves or not. And then World War II. 3 years under Japanese rule. That's harsh. Bad things happened. Americans, Filipinos, and other allies liberated the country and secured the win. Yes! And finally, they declared independence from any outsiders peacefully and conduct diplomatic relations about trade. Wow! They really like to trade. Martial law and EDSA happened for the next few decades. A bunch of reforms and laws were created.